Good morning, good morning.
Hello, hello. Is this thing on? Can you hear me?
You hear me over this AI music that we got to play right now? Oh, man.
It's not that first sky phone, I can tell you that.
Just goes to show you, man. You got to go with your own funk. You can't fake the funk, borrow the funk from nobody else.
That part.
You certainly can't have AI do the funk for you.
No.
AI is advanced, but not that advanced yet.
You need that soul, baby.
Man, welcome. First Sky Omaha Radio, First Sky Omaha in the morning.
In the morning. First time doing that live.
Hey. Probably can get us a little harmony going on now.
I still need my choir. Still need my choir.
Yes. Very special edition of First Sky Omaha Radio, First Sky Omaha in the morning. It's going down. Paul B, Buddi3 Da Gawd. Let me get rid of this AI version here. We apologize for the lack of the funk, the First Sky funk this morning. But we're in a very special situation. It is what it is. It's a very special day today. Thanks for joining us on this. What is this? Friday, December 4th, 2024.
Ain't it Monday?
Is it Monday?
Yeah, it's Monday.
Oh, man, let me change that.
Yeah, it's Monday.
I don't know what. Hey, man, I don't believe in the concept of time. You know that.
He tired, boss. He tired.
All right, let's fix that.
Yeah, it's definitely not Friday.
Definitely not Friday. 'Tis Monday, December 4th. Yeah, it is. We had quite the power weekend. So, is what it is. But thanks for joining us on this special edition. Shout out to Beth, who gave us a shout out on Friends of First Sky. On the radio channel this morning.
Club 630.
She said the mix was tight, was right. And she's anticipating our special guest today.
Man, yeah, it's been a nice couple days. Yeah, power weekend as you called it. Friday, of course, we had the Dr. Umar Johnson, or Ifatunde put some respect on his name.
Yes,
Dr.
yes.
Umar Ifatunde on the show with our brother Anthony Rogers Wright. So that was dope. Big shout out to everybody who tuned in and joined that conversation. And then, of course, on Saturday, it went down in a major way with the BAA. That all rhymed. That was nice. But yeah, big shout out to Brother Kasim. Big shout out to Brother Sherman Wells, Sister Tamika Meese, the whole BAA family. Finally got to meet Hardjaw, as Brother Kasim likes to call him, man. Definitely a good spirit, man. Nice meeting the rest of the BAA fam. Checking out the Assembly of the Saints. That was quite impressive, that venue, that space. So we definitely going to have to talk to the good folks over there at the Assembly of the Saints. If you haven't heard of that space,
Yes, sir.
yeah, you're going to be hearing more about it very soon.
But all that was well and good, but now it's Monday, and guess what? We have a very special guest
Man.
that's going to be coming in via our program here from the East Coast. He's still on the East Coast right now because he'll be here tomorrow. Dr. Cornel West is coming on through. Presidential candidate for 2024, Dr. Cornel West.
Yeah.
Put some respect on all his titles.
Yeah, you got to say all that. And hopefully we'll be getting into, his whole campaign, what's going on, the state of America.
Yeah, man. Yep. We're going to hit him with all the stuff we've been talking about. So we appreciate all the chat chimers that have been adding to this conversation over the course of time. It makes it so that we know exactly what to talk to the brother about, the issues that we got here in Omaha, the stuff that's going on here that's linked to issues nationwide. And, it's right on time. We just talked about how some of the black communities is starting to peel away from the Democratic Party, for instance. I got some questions for him about why he went independent.
Yeah. And as always, we do have the chat. You see a kind of different setup today, but we still kind of keeping things as regular as possible given the circumstance. But the chat is still going off. So Alea Keister pops in the chat, seeing everybody coming through. Definitely good morning as always.
Marvelous Monday.
Get your comments ready. Get your questions prepared. It's going to be a good conversation.
Yep. Shout out to Alea Keister again. Pops also says good morning, First Sky, and mad love from Las Vegas. Appreciate you, Pops. Miss Erica Felt gives us a great morning. Not just a good morning, a great morning. Heard that. Marjorie says, go with your own funk. Quote of the day.
Yeah.
Monday movement. Yeah. Yeah, we feel bad about that AI stuff we had to play. It just is what it is. We got a different setup today. We're not in the void right now, so we had to do in order to make this right, make this be a good thing for not just today's show, but hopefully we'll be able to show some clips and things of the highlights of this interview that we got coming up as well. Shout out to Anthony Rogers Wright, who's also putting this together, helping Dr. West get on and the whole thing. It was great to have him lead up to this conversation, actually, to have Anthony in and talk about it a little bit. So
powerful. Right here in Omaha, man. The brother that's right here in Omaha, again, on the national campaign of Dr. Cornel West, so that's not a small thing. Definitely going to have him on a lot more often.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
He's back Omaha based. That's what's up.
Yeah. There you go. But before we get into all that, man, how you doing, Paul? This is the first time we live back at Weber Rise for all the OG fans. You know what it is. You know the vibe. Shout out to Star Trek Rich. Shout out to Margie, the whole fam, the squad.
Yeah, man. Squad in the house. Yeah, it felt good. I kind of like a zombie just drove here like it ain't no time passed.
Man.
You know what I mean? And came right in and fit right at home. So shout out to Weber Rise for hosting us for this. We wanted to make sure that we had a different tech situation for this interview because we want to make sure that if they ever want to use it for their campaign, they got some clean video and stuff to do it. Get the cleanest video and audio in town. Go to Weberize. You know how it is.
Man, they'll get you right. They'll get you right. So, yeah. Big shout out to the Weberize fam for having us back. This is beautiful. Yeah, man. It's nice to kind of be in the space with you. A lot of people usually think we're in the same space just because of our setup and how we do it, but nah, usually we're across the country doing this.
That's right.
First time actually, and when we were used to be here in Weberize, you were over there next to Star Trek Rich in the cockpit.
This is the first time since Mine and Soul we've been in the same room, really.
Yeah. Man, it's been some years, man. So as always, big shout out to you. Big shout out to everybody tuned in right now.
Yep.
Brother Anthony Rogers writing in the chat already with us. Saying what happened to those dapper clothes for Saturday, fam. We
got to tell you about that. That was hilarious. But before we do that, I want to get back to the chat. Wanda Lewis gives us a good morning. Appreciate you guys getting up early with us this morning. Miss Erica Phelps says, I'm fangirling over today's guest. I heard that. That's what's up. Brooke Allen gives us a good morning. That's what's happening, Brooke. You coming in in the morning, in the beginning of the show this time, instead of the end. I was trying to call you out.
Had to be front and center.
Sue Kessler-Hagan gives us a good morning. Good morning to you. Judy Prinzer in the house says good morning. How you feeling, Judy?
Hey.
What's going on with you?
How's the hip?
Yep. Tamika Johnson gives us a good morning with some sunshine. Can't heat you on the radio station. Oh, you can't. Oh, can't hear you on the radio station. Okay. Let us know if that's still running. Yeah, apologize for the tech.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, it sure is not. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Let me see if I can do something about that.
The co-host getting us right, as we like to call you. So we appreciate you. We love you. Definitely check us out. The listen button on firstskyOmaha.com, or you can, tell your Alexa you want to get down with First Sky Omaha Radio.
Yeah, please do. Looks like we're not going to be able to get on the radio channel today, so apologize for that.
Okay.
Thanks for coming in and telling us, though, on Facebook and YouTube. And if you tell a friend, we'll have to let people know that are on the radio that it's not coming through. We apologize for that. But I will say that it's interesting that you guys are coming in on Facebook, YouTube. That's probably best anyway for this. You kind of want
you want to see this.
We'll see what's going on here today. Yeah. So appreciate you very much for letting us know that. We'll go ahead and kill that for the moment, and we'll just have to come back. We're doing this particular show this way too, so that we can build a piece afterwards. We usually don't have time to kind of pull interviews and arrange videos in order for us to put it back out. You just kind of go back and watch the replay of the live. But this time we're trying to build something out so we can make sure that we have an archive of this legendary guest that's coming on today. So that's how we're working that. And we'll definitely come back and see what's going on. Anthony Rogers Wright said, great to see y'all at the BAA anniversary, and congrats on the well-desered award.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, man. I posted yesterday about this. I was like, there's nothing like getting recognition, getting an award from, getting respected by the people you respect.
Right.
That's the thing.
When it's mutual.
That's the thing.
It hits different.
Surely does, man. So shout out to Brother Sherman Wells over there, Untamed. Shout out to Brother Kasim at the BAA. Shout out to all the other winners too. We had Miss Kimra Snipes won an award, man. So I mean, we had some. It was great to see the community honored like that and to come together like that too.
Yeah.
We'll have a recap of that meeting because that was another legendary meeting. If you missed that one, you missed that one for real.
It was powerful. It was powerful, man. Celeste Butler got up there with the emotion. Man, that real testimony. Big shout out to Miss Celeste Butler. Also, Nika Johnson got recognized. Make sure it's in your budget. Do your homework.
Hey, she was standing up there ready to write Beeee a check. Like, let's go with it.
No, it was a real family moment. It felt like a real family moment coming together of the community. Saw some familiar faces. Saw Joanna out there. Saw Brother Leo Lewis out there. Anthony Rogers Wright, of course, as you said in the chat. Good seeing you out there. Of course, met Dr. Umar in person.
Mm-hmm.
So that was nice. That was nice. So yeah. Oh, can't forget had the little get together beforehand at the private get together.
Yeah. We went to the Fair Deal Cafe.
Right.
For dinner the night before. So a little private get together there. Got to talk to a lot of the media heads and the BAA's their security team. Man, got to meet a lot of those cats. So it's I didn't realize how big of a expansion they had on that. They got a lot of cats, man. Full on security team now. So yeah, hit them up. Brother Kasim is in the chat. As a matter of fact, peace to you, bro.
Peace, brother, peace, love, man. Appreciate you.
Marianne Williams is in the chat. Good morning. She says, "Good morning, all. So excited for Dr. West." I heard that.
Yes.
Yeah, so appreciate everybody that's jumping in the chat, giving us a good morning this morning. We do have a few things that we're going to get into and talk about around the interview, so stay tuned for that. There's definitely some stuff in the news that we need to get to, and we'll talk about that a little bit. And then, of course, Dr. West will be on, and he's pretty much our only guest for the day. The senators have graciously decided or gave us the permission to move their show to Wednesday, so we can still talk to the senators, but they left today so that we can talk to Dr. West as much as we can, as much as he'll let us.
Man,
I mean, this is a straight up, like I just think about like how much we learn from guests and how much we learn from talking to folks, and to be able to ask this brother directly some things, it's a trip.
Man, I mean, he's a professor, man. Yeah. He's definitely the professor, man. And before we get into the whole introduction and all the spills, I'm just really excited for this, and really, happy that it's kind of falling in line with conversations that we're already having, things that's happening organically here on the show.
For real.
Definitely still looking forward to picking up this whole independent conversation. Again, he is running as an independent, seeing what that means for him. Again, it's kind of an independent thing, seeing what his platform is and just where his mind is. And still interested in hearing you. So, again, let your mind be free. Let your voice be heard. Definitely please join the conversation. As we mentioned, we do have our own questions, but we'd definitely love to hear what you have to say. I'm sure some of you have been paying attention to the campaign and things. So, yeah, this is also for you, not just for us to get off our questions, but for all of you to also have the opportunity to meet with the doctor. And then also, again, it's going down Tuesday. There will be some other things going on. We are excited about that. So we'll be teasing that as well. There will be opportunity to see him speak tomorrow at the Highlander.
I put it up. That wasn't... You said tease, and I had to throw it back down, but I'll put it back up.
Oh,
Evening with Cornel West at the Highlander, 7 o'clock. So, we supposed to be teasing that. Oops. So we'll definitely talk to him about that and about his visit. He'll be in town and what he has in store. Bunch of stuff. There's a few things. Things is going down. He's going to go. He's not just going to come out here and rally and talk about his presidential campaign. He's going to go around to North Omaha and see stuff. He's going to the coal plant. Bunch of stuff that he's going to do. We'll talk to him about his visit for sure. I also want to give a special shout out, Assembly of the Saints. Brother Kasim is saying that in there too. He's like, yeah, man, shout out. He said, Real People's Institution. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Very surprised about the gym over there on 24th Street. Had no idea that what they call it, the AOS, Assembly of the Saints building. We'll get into it, man. There was podcast studios in there. There was a coffee shop in there. There's a gym inside that building. I mean, they offer stuff to the community in a big way. So shout out to them. That was a revelation, an eye opener for me. I had no idea we had a gym sitting right there on 24th Street with all that activity. It just goes to show you how much is out here for us.
Are you saying gym as in GEM or gym as in gym GYM?
Gym GYM.
Okay.
Of course, I'm so unfamiliar with the gym. I call him James. Marlon Harrison in the chat says, good morning, family, and congratulations on getting y'all flowers. Appreciate you, man.
Hey, thank you.
Appreciate you. This show is for y'all, and we're going to go ahead and get it started. Another fresh edition of First Sky Omaha Radio. First Sky Omaha in the morning. Paul B, Buddi3 Da Gawd, hey. Star Trek Rich, Weatherized Squad is going down. Let's get What up? Good morning. Uh-oh. Looks like we lost visuals there. Yeah, hold on with us. We're getting them back going right now. Stay tuned. All right. In the meantime, between time, if you can hear us. Are we back? Okay, cool. Can you? Yep. I'm serious. Where did you go? Yeah, I was wondering. We're back. Like I said, few little technical difficulties here, but it's good. We're working it out. Like I said, this is not something that we usually do. This is a thing that we haven't done for a while here with Weatherized, and we got some new tech here now that we're back at Weatherized too, in order to make sure that we get a good recording and good representation of this interview that's coming up with Dr. Cornel West.
Yeah, man.
That's why we're all here. Appreciate you. You can hear us and see us now. Let us know in the chat. Appreciate that. Before we get into the news, though, didn't get a chance to ask you, buddy. How you doing? How you feeling? How's your trip going so far?
It's going all right. Enjoying my time. Definitely, the highlight so far has been Saturday night. Yeah, that was dope, man.
And if you missed it, woo.
Yeah, it was powerful, and it was nice to see the come out, man. It was a nice crowd, man. Yeah, it was almost standing room only. You know what I mean? So big shout out to the BAA, everybody that came out to support the BAA, to support the community. Yeah, that was definitely a highlight so far. Of course, seeing my peoples, chilling with my cousins and good friends, and still kind of making my rounds, going to the studios around here, linking up with saw my man Corleone. Yeah. Big shout out. So it's always nice to just touch the soil, pound the pavement, get the boots to the roots, if you will. Still got a few things to do before I head out. So looking forward to that as well.
Yep.
So yeah, feeling good, man. Feeling excited. Looking forward to today's conversation, to tomorrow's events. It's just a lot of goings-ons in the city, if you will. Big shout out. I saw also, as I'm driving around, paying attention to what's going on. Christmas in the Village is going on. Yeah. So the community is rolling, man. I'm loving it as always.
That's coming on through, man. You know how it's Empowerment Network puts this on. And some other organizations, OEDC as well, Omaha Economic Development. They put this on as well. But you see all the sponsors they got, man. Revive, Channel 7. So this goes on every year. And the advantage, I don't really do Christmas, but the advantage that I see is just how beautiful like 24th Street is when you're driving down and seeing all the lights on the trees and stuff. I'm like, okay, put it together, y'all.
Yeah, and seeing the businesses coming out.
And that's the main thing.
Right. People getting an opportunity to, support our local businesses. We're always talking about economic development, still following the money.
Right.
So still on that, we're about it, not just talking about it, but trying to be about it. So make sure we're getting out to, Christmas in the Village and supporting our local businesses, going to Idle Vital, going to Fair Deal Cafe. Supporting, man. Supporting. That's what it's about.
Got to. I just want to make mention, too, one of those black businesses is us.
Yeah.
So, we First Sky Media is another thing that we sorely need out here as well. And it's really apparent right now, man. I talked to a couple members of the community and told them about Dr. West's visit. He was going to be at Highlander Tuesday and was shocked to know that they hadn't heard about it.
Same for Dr. Umar.
Yeah. And I started looking around like, well, where would it be? Besides our page, of course, we're going to do that. But, Facebook is throttling our algorithm, throttling who we can get stuff out to. So we started getting into some real deep talking about how it is that you get discoverable stuff happening. How is it that you get the word out on a thing so that everybody knows what's happening? And we're still really working on that. We kind of feel like it's a responsibility of First Sky Omaha to really kind of put that together and do that as well. So, so we have to figure out a way to really kind of get the word out. It doesn't make any sense how a presidential candidate like Dr. West can come into town and half the black community doesn't know, 75% of the whole community doesn't know, and it's not a major story on media in media.
Front page news. Front page news.
Should be front page news.
They'll be blasting, they'll blast when Trump goes down to office or something, but,
Or when he goes to Iowa, he ain't got to be in the state.
Man, that part. But Dr. Cornel West coming right to the city, right to the north side, and you barely hear about it.
Yeah, so that's what it is. Brooks says grassroots street teamers. We can do some of that. Yeah. That's got to be part of a larger plan for sure, but we'll definitely look into that as well. That's young work for the young feet.
Yeah, man.
Young footwork.
Yeah, but we gotta have it. We gotta have it. And from what Brother Anthony Rogers saying, what we're hearing from the campaign, the young folk are kind of gearing up behind Dr. West. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it. Would love to see more. So let's. One big thing we talk about here on the show, of course, is the relationship between money and the campaigns.
Right.
And it always asks, where does the money go? And we find out that a majority of it goes towards the campaign itself, the traveling, just the whole marketing of the campaign,
media.
Exactly, the media. So how do we combat that for the candidates who don't have the billions of dollars and the mega corporations behind them? We got to speak up. We got to speak up, and we got to spread the word, and we got to tell a friend and tell a friend. So yeah, again, grassroots street teamers, as Brooks says, we all got to be that. We all got to be that.
Most def. Mark Manor in the chat. What's up, brother? He says coming in late, but good morning and congrats. Thank you. Appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
Also, Stuart, Brother Knight comes in and says, nice setup. Yeah, man. Weberize. I'm telling you.
Yes, Squad. Check them out.
Tony Johnson asking the question, what other media sites are notified? Were notified so we can hold accountable? It's a good question. Let's put the question out there and see.
I don't know.
We know we were notified.
Yeah, I saw Bill King was at the Dr. Umar event. Miss
T.D. Sanders.
Yes, Miss Sanders from the Star was there.
Yep.
So there were definitely some other outlets in the building. I'm expecting to see them on tomorrow. But
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
not sure.
As a matter of fact, Miss Sanders interviewed Dr. Umar at the dinner the other night as well. So
nice.
I'm sure there's going to be an article about him in the Omaha Star, so we'll check it out. Whitney Richardson in the chat, she says, congrats on your well-deserved award and for all the hard work and time you put into the show.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you very much, man. Squad in the house. That's what's up.
Yeah, we see your show sign also up here. We in Weberize. We know what it is. Shout out to you as well.
And by the way, First Sky Omaha, these are the purple lights are First Sky Omaha lights. We did that first. So anybody over here at Weberize that's benefiting from the purple, that's right. Moving on, Miss Erica Felt. Miss Erica Felt says, I'm sending messages to all the local TV stations regarding his appearance tomorrow evening. Good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea, definitely.
Blast out.
Yeah. Anthony Roger Wright says, we sent a press release to Omaha World Herald, KTV, WOWT, Channel 3.
There you go.
So there's the campaign manager right there saying they sent press out. How come, where to go?
Yeah, and we scoured the internet this morning. We didn't see none of that.
So and I it's funny because I work at Benson Theater and I do a lot of that kind of stuff too. And it's the same thing, man. I'll tell them about stuff that's coming into the theater, and it's really at the whim of what they
discretion,
right? What they like and don't like, what they think is important to their paper.
Mm-hmm.
Another reason why this is the reason why we started First Sky Omaha, because we were tired of the headlines not being the headlines that we need to be. So It's just a matter of us growing and getting bigger and making sure that we're an outlet for people to find out what's going on. Discoverable. That's what we need. We put this stuff on Facebook, but that's just our people that will hear about it.
Right.
And only some of those, the way that Facebook throttles your posts.
That part.
So really we need a way that people outside of our bubble can find out about things, which is what the newspaper is supposed to do, which is what Channel 7 is supposed to do, all these entities. But we're in the digital realm. We're starting a video channel in 2024 for that very reason. We're in the digital realm. You should be able to watch it on TV and find out what's going on. Hear it on the radio. We're expanding into radio in 2024 as well.
Mm-hmm.
So just like all the other outlets, we can also put our headlines out there and say, this is important to the black community here in Omaha, Nebraska, and this is what needs to be in the headlines, period, end.
That's it. That's it.
Yep.
Got to have your own voice. Self-actualization, I think, is the term. So yeah, it's okay. It's okay that the Omaha World Heralds and the KETVs and WOWTs. It's nice to know that you sent out and did your due diligence, and now it's time for us to do ours. So
there you go.
Again, I'm telling family members while I'm here. I'm tell a friend to tell a friend. Come on out, support Dr. Cornel West tomorrow. It's going down in a real way. But before then, tell them to tune in right now. First Guy Omaha. We'll be talking to him this morning as well. So. It's okay that a few people are
and like I said, and this is indicative of Omaha too. They get national coverage. C-SPAN will be on the ground with us all day. Is what Brother Anthony Rogers right. So, a lot of times we there's stuff that goes on here that gets national attention that doesn't really get much local attention. So we know we're on the right track when nationally the national news will come in to do a story on something, cover something that we're talking about too, that we're about as well. That's what it is, man. So. Appreciate that information there, Brother Wright. Stephen Abraham says, congratulations, First Guy Omaha, on your award-winning night. Congratulations to all the award winners from the BAA. I heard that, man.
Yeah. It was definitely a beautiful evening, but just more so, congratulations to the BAA. Again, celebrating 4 years of hard work, and looking forward to what they have in store moving on to the future. So, definitely have to go check out the grounds while we're here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. Tony Johnson in the chat says, good to know, making calls after the show. I like that.
Boost to the roots.
Boost to the roots, man. This is Boost to the Roots. We've been saying it this whole season 6, which is about to be up in like a week or two now, right?
Yeah, man. The 10 days, 11 days.
Yeah, 15th of December, we will be taking a break. So that'll be the end of season 6, Boost to the Roots. But, of course, every time we have a topic on a season, we continue that all through the rest of the show. It'll be Boost to the Roots from now on now.
Man.
So,
That's what it is. That's what it is. As I said at the Dr. Umar event, and for those of you who was there, it's all about a movement, not a moment. So let's keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving right now, too. 7:27 right now, if you believe in the concept of time. Once again, you're listening to First Guy Omaha Radio, First Guy Omaha in the morning.
In the morning.
Hey. See what happened there?
Yeah.
We're in the same room now. We can harmonize.
Yeah.
We'll get it together. Whitney Richardson says, congrats to my good sis Kimra for her award too. Thanks for all you do.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, hidden gem, man. Not even, it's not hidden to us, but it's hidden to Omaha sometimes. Hidden gem, Kimra Snipes.
Oh yeah,
real.
definitely. Also, shout out to One Omaha. Throw them in the round of shout outs.
Yes, One Omaha doing good work.
Yeah.
So it's all about the neighborhoods. By the way, that reminds me, we still have this challenge out. Join your neighborhood association or start one in your neighborhood if you don't have one. It's definitely important to start from the neighborhood approach first in order to gain some traction, gain some power. Starts with families, neighborhoods, then the rest of your city. So
there you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
We're in it. In the meantime, between time, man, what's on the agenda? What we going to talk about today?
Yeah. There are a few things happening. There are some things that they are talking about in the news. They might not be talking about Dr. West or Dr. Umar, but they are talking about some other things. Definitely some things that we would like to talk about.
You're not talking about that giraffe passing away, are you?
No.
Okay. Yeah, giraffe passed away at the zoo. That's sad.
The giraffe?
A giraffe. Yeah.
Oh, no. I mean, I guess that is sad.
I mean, it is sad, yeah. But
I put that up there with the president pardoning the turkeys. Yeah.
Did y'all see President Biden pardoning the turkeys?
We're not talking about that.
Okay.
We're not. What we are talking about.
Got it.
Yeah. It's the hearing on guns that just went down on Friday.
Yes.
Definitely have to talk about that again. Guns in schools is the topic and likely to be the topic in the 2024 legislative session. So, we'll definitely have to talk about that. Also, this is something that actually happened last week that we have not really been able to get into, but we're going to tie it into some news that's happening right now, talking about, again, the governor's plea for more Nebraskans to adopt children and become foster parents. Ooh. And now we're hearing news about some changes, some decisions being made for LGBTQIA plus and transgender foster children. And there might be some laws and some protections that are getting blocked by several states, including Nebraska. So, want to talk about that again. Man, who's protecting the babies, man? Who's protecting the babies?
That's real.
Yeah. So we'll definitely talk about that situation. Again, the whole foster care system in Nebraska, we have to talk about. Also, looking at what's going on with the hearing on again, teachers. the teacher training, student behavior, still talking about what's going on with that, and also the preschool to prison pipeline. Hopefully we can get into this with Dr. Cornel West. This is definitely
Okay, okay. Yeah, not happening.
Hello, hello.
All right, I'm gonna start the whole restream over again.